Congress's Jairam Ramesh has raised questions against the Supreme Court of India after the court reportedly accepted the recommendations made by a special investigation team into the affairs of Vantara Wildlife Centre. Ramesh said when it chooses to, the Indian judicial system that is defined by long delays moves with the greatest of speed. On the 25th of August 2025, the Supreme Court ordered an inquiry by a special investigation team into the affairs of Vantara, the Wildlife Rescue and Rehabilitation Centre established by the Reliance Foundation in Jamnagar. The SIT, comprising of 4 distinguished members, was directed to submit its report by the 12th of September 2025. The SIT submitted its report in a sealed cover, and on 15 September 2025, the Supreme Court accepted its recommendations and closed the case, which had been triggered by a PIL filed on the 7th of August 2025. If only all cases are dealt with and settled so expeditiously and categorically, of course, without this mysterious sealed cover business, is what Ramesh has said. Anand Singh is joining us for more on this story. Anand, Jairam Ramesh has come out with a statement now raising questions on the Supreme Court.
Yeah, when I look the way in which the Supreme Court yesterday closed a case against Zoological Rescue and Rehabilitation Centre owned by Reliance, that is Vantara, following an SIT clean sheet. So Jairam Ramesh today said that if all cases were dealt with and settled so expeditiously and categorically, in a post on X, the Congress General Secretary and Jairam Ramesh, who is also a former Environment Minister, said that when it chooses to the Indian judicial system, which is defined by long delays, moves with the greatest of speed. And he then further mentioned that how on August 25, the Supreme Court ordered an inquiry by a SIT into the affairs of Vantara, the Wildlife Rescue and Rehabilitation Centre established by the Reliance Foundation in Jamnagar. The SIT, comprising 4 distinguished members, was directed to submit its report by September 12. So clearly, he then mentioned that the SIT submitted its report in a sealed cover on September 15. The Supreme Court accepted its recommendation and closed the case, which had been triggered by a public interest litigation filed on August 7. And then he mentioned that if all cases are dealt with and settled so expeditiously and categorically, of course, without this mysterious sealed cover business, this is what he has to say on the Supreme Court giving clean sheet to Vantara, as it was stated yesterday in the court also that there was no kind of any fault lying with the Vantara project that is being owned by the Reliance. Back to you.